it's Mona's treat, we can order whatever we want, right?
Of course. I am a most generous master, after all. But only if you can finish it all. Wasting food simply will not do.
Excuse me, what would you like to order? Though tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it and crab roe are truly a match made in heaven. It's one of our specialties. These are made using large, succulent shrimp wrapped in crispy fried potatoes. They have an amazing texture. This is a favorite among our regulars. Bamboo shoots, meat, and ham are cooked together, creating a richly flavored soup. Pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl of rice you eat. You'll never get enough of it. It's exactly what it says on the label. Abalone made from vegetarian ingredients. It's just as good as the real thing.
All of them? We only have 3. No, 2.5 people? Isn't that too much food?
That's not how you count it. Besides, Paimon hasn't even ordered yet. Ahem. Squirrelfish, Juyu chili chicken, and jewelry soup, please.
Sure. And is there anything else you'd like to order, ma'am?
I'd just like to ask, how much do the current dishes cost in total?
Around 20,000 mora.
Then, I'll just have some vegetarian noodles, please.
All right. A bowl of vegetarian noodles, was it? Please wait a moment. We'll serve you shortly.
Paimon's been thinking about something since we started eating. Is it because she actually doesn't have money?
I heard that. I said I was treating. How could I be rattled by something as mundane as Mora? An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars. Being so easily disturbed by such banal matters would hamper my judgment. Especially the act of overly gratifying oneself using Mora. It is both vulgar and dangerous.
So, not eating the dishes we ordered is also part of an astrologist's pride? Paimon doesn't get it. But it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast. Oh, yes! We can do that! Just give us a minute. You don't use more to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right? Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
Hello, how may I help you?
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. If I may, you must be well versed in the art. Talented indeed. From your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. I have a recipe for golden crab. It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour.
Golden crab. Golden crab! Golden crab! Then with your skills in the kitchen...
There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I am a little hungry. This aroma is... Wow, it's incredible. Fine, since my disciple has put in so much time. This golden crab is too I never knew that my disciple was this skilled. I see that it's no boast to call them Liyue's death. I suppose it wasn't too much, it's nothing. Nothing at all. If we travel north from here, we should reach the... What deep mysteries shall we acquire? That was tiring, but we're finally the quest to plumb the wondrous...
Paimon's not tired.
That's because you
Well, it doesn't look like an astrologist is all that...
That's because you have too many unrealistic...
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along for the ride? Well, let's go then. We can make conversation along the way.
There's no need. Now shoo, get out.
Miss, is...
Cease your pretension, picking up people on the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart.
What are you saying? We came over here to make converse. If you don't want to get on, don't.
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said and all will come to light. If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 mora. But if I win, then you'll be eating prison rations in Liyue Harbor tonight. How about it? If you're real legitimate businessmen, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You've pushed it too far, Brat. I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
Don't fret, it's just a few bandits. You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about astrologists? Well then, this is a good time to show you what your master can do.
You're open.
Leave my space! Gotcha. Fate is upon you.
You're open.
Let me scry. Gloves off. What did you think? Did that satisfy your Such lies are worthless before astrology, though it may take more time to garner the specifics.
But you did hit some bugs.
That's because Tivat's stars can only display the fate. Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I can. That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined, I might be... Whatever the case, you've got everything. All right, I'm rested. Let's get this journey to Mondstadt over with.
If only we had a cart.
I thought you weren't tired. Are you ready? Don't shame your master now. I guess. Wait, no. It won't do if you have no idea at all, even if you are a fake disciple. We have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsiders, but I suppose I could teach you. My astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, allow me to demonstrate. From the present station and movement of the stars, I see. So that...
Doesn't that sound like
We will meet her... Well, that's all the information. It seems that even based... Never mind, I'll explain in detail.
Wow, it's you, Miss Honorary Knight. And Paimon, too, you're back.
That's her. The successor to great...
Successor?
That's right. I am the astrologist who is...
An ocean of stars?
Fish? No.
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said.
But my predictions can't be mistaken.
That's right. Oh, so your mommy...
My readings told me as much, but...
Mystical arts? So Klee's mother is the friend and rival of Mona's...
Yes. As well-versed in astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology.
Well, Klee's so young. So even if she...
Yes. It seems she has inherited the blood... yes. So before Alice left, did she...
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here. I remember now. I buried it together with my new... Wait for me. I'll be right back. Klee, don't just run off.
I'll help her pack these things back in. You... Looking at how...
We're here. This is it. Let's dig it up. It can't be. I put a sign... Dendro slimes. We can talk later. Let's take the...
Quietly. Game's up. Fun is over.
Found it! It's this box. Glad it wasn't damaged in the explosion. Retrieval complete.
You're back at last. The wait was exceedingly dull. I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous diary. Nothing of note in it at all. It dropped from Klee's backpack, so I thought it might contain some ancient knowledge, but... Never mind that. So, did you find the box?
We did. It's in perfect shape.
That's wonderful! Wait a moment. Why isn't it locked?
Huh? Well, it's because I borrowed this box to store my treasures.
Borrowed?
But since you're here for the box, I took all my treasures out.
You used it to store your things? Then where are the...
Oh, you want the thing that...
You haven't broken it.
No, it's not... It's the book in your hand.
What? This. So this book, the thing she wanted back after 50 years, was the dark. Ah, I'm finished. No wonder that old.
It was you who said you wanted the box. I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Well, if you don't...
Impossible. Astrology can see through. After having spent all my Mora to come.
That's so sad.
That's. Yes. How can I maintain.
Well, then you'll just have to go back.
Stop talking about it. I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached the end of her days. But what will I do about my astrology?
About that, we can go at
The Adventurers Guild?
Add astro... I see. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt that, although we have a few specialists who could break, I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can... All right. Then... Add astro... Take it easy.
The person who placed the seal is by no means interesting. I suppose. Let me see. I see. So, if you first, and then. All right.
Holy moly! Now we just need to go back to Catherine and you...
No need, no need.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I never thought this troublesome seal would be...
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. The facilities and to express my thanks, I shall rent...
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped.
Yes, of course, I understand.
I mean.
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something.
I guess I don't have any other.
Great! Then we are...
Thanks for your help. Also, well, without the necessary tools and without new knowledge, but I promise that I'll do a reading for you. Thank you. Our traveling together, I wish you both safe travels.
How is she gonna make a living if she Maybe we should come back and...
Cut that rack. Oh, it's you. Don't worry about me faint.
If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking.
Greetings. Thank you.
Ah, so they're friends of yours.
Well, the Tri-Commission's work but recently she announced that she wishes to spend some time in We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet. Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazu? Oh yeah, you're right. Which would also...
I don't...
Considering Liu as god, a lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because...
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisata...
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryou...
Huh?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for... Everyone knows that a change of commissioners...
To put it simply, no one will take order...
If Mr.
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover...
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to...
Yes, you're right. Okay, Toma, let's revisit...
I suppose.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need.
Oh.
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm... If things carry on like this,
You...
don't know for sure.
Sounds like you guys know it's... You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun... Thank you.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the... Let's take a trip to the...
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me? What a smooth talker. Though your eyes do not... Still, your answer has... So tell me.
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the
All right. Since the battle, the Shogun has been great...
What?
Her power was already on the decline. The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot... Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so...
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temp...
Before you get too indignant, Faye seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of... I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the I am the only one in all of... But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could have... Here is the pass permit.
Thanks, Mika!
My question was in jest, but oh, and don't forget to return the
The almighty Shogun has requested
Oh, we've got a pass...
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another Guji-ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of... Wait. This is... authentic. Understood. Then as... Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
How did you get in? Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you treating us like we're your enemies? We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means!
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude. That is of no concern. This is my recoup.
What do you make of this? She's acting strange.
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes...
Paimon gets it. So this... But why? Surely you going about your business does. She's got plenty of space in there.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this. I cannot. In my current... I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. It has been forbidden.
What should we do? It feels like...
Ah, it's you two. The Shogun can't do much at the moment.
That was terrifying! Would it be so hard to give us a...
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So as I said, I need to think about Inazuma's But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes.
Have you tried turning it off and on?
No. She was not created. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions.
Oh, Paimon gets it now!
The thunderstorm is getting...
Huh? Okay.
I see.
You can fix it!
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification. Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. Yes, that's it. I'm not making...
That's fine! Just as long as you...
Not much. As before, but there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having...
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, and who knows?
You mean... leave the plane of Youthheim? Yes, you're right. All right then. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great...
What? But you're just A's consciousness!
I have my ways. I would never subject my...
Oh, great! Then there's nothing...
Tour guides?
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today, and
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
It's the Shogun. What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite...
I appear to have frightened the people.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
What's the Shogun doing? What am I supposed to do in this situation? I'm so nervous. What's the Shogun doing? What am I supposed to do in this situation? Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Huh. Why do I feel like she's different than I expected? Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either, and both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination, even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the Almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
No, Almighty Shogun, that's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on Dango milk. Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the...
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous.
Apologies. I still don't...
She just wants to...
The Almighty Shogun wishes to...
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the...
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again.
In principle, you're absolute...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand,
Well... Okay then. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just,
Okay. I know every individual word in these books' title. Take this one, for example. The good thing about being Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating some...
It's just a
narrative device. So it's... made up. Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories.
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's how about we choose for you?
All right, then. I believe myself to be I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's...
All right, leave it. This could be a pretty tough job. What a string. Someone like that could easily become... You do have... This Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell that... Yeah! The plot is really great. With a premise like this, it's the one... Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring... Well, if someone turned... That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories. It's okay. I find it quite She would never use the Muso no Hitotachi as frivolously as she does in the pages of this book. Nor would she ever use it as a means of venting. Since there is such a great deal of difference between the story and the reality, I don't feel That said, I hear that which means that the content of this book must have been approved by her.
So what do you think of you? Do you like the story?
What I take from these stories is not so much back when I decided to isolate myself in the plain of Euthymia. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. But the fact is that both the food and I disagree with your point of view. But the truth is right here and
that's exactly why we brought you up. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one...
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of thank you for inviting me out. This may be an everyday occurrence. I've seen a lot, and it's made...
Ooh, great idea!
Take a photo?
It's okay. Come...
So...
We're taking a photo of you! Just leave. Basically, a photo makes a visual...
Okay. So what I see. So in other... the more I think about... How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. Casual. How... Alright. Well, I'll leave... Okay. I'll try that. Okay.
Let's pick a good angle. It's a wrap!
Wow. But she doesn't seem to be able to move. I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the back.
That's what makes it so...
Hang on. So, the one... If it's not me, then why does she look...
Okay, Hey, that's right!
Of course I do. It was never my...
So then, who does that make...
Well, I'm still me. My I am me. The Shogun, for example, is one of...
In that case...
Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everything I have encountered on this... You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different... But it would be incorrect to conclude... Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if... Perhaps... Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tight.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting so... Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the...
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Committee?
Yep. Let's find out what's going... Hey, Ippei! What's the matter?
It's you. Huh? You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji?
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of time. But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous.
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. So, Master Kamaji...
Surely they would be discussing...
Actually, they decided to hold the meeting places in the mountains near the Grand Narukami...
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo...
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I've searched all over the city. Yeah, I thought of that possibility. No need. I'm only a lowly... I'm not as smart as Masters.
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely. Besides, this has only come about.
Thank you so much, Shogun. Let me mark out the location.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this. I feel something that... Huh? We should proceed with caution.
Shine down! Our bond is strong!
Finally,
Why are there...
Let's get down to business.
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
Inazuma shines eternal!
My way. To the very...
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
Torn to oblivion!
The perfect distance.
Gotcha. Busted.
There is no escape!
To the very... Let's get down to business.
Gotcha.
Look alive!
I'll settle this!
See no more!
Inazuma shines eternal!
To the very... Let's get down to business. How's that?
Illusion shattered!
To the very...
Here comes the catch. Busted.
Let's get down to business.
Now you shall perish!
To the very...
There is no escape!
Finally, the perfect distance.
Torn to oblivion!
To the very... Finally,
Illusion shattered!
to the very...
The bond is strong!
Let's get down to
Shine
business.
down!
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha. Quietly now. Busted.
What's
Here comes the catch.
Sorry for the trouble.
Dissipate!
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
cut down?
Absurd! Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
Stand with me! It's Kujo Kamaji! But
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun!
Descendant of the Takatsukasa.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryo.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded
Well, there's been
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out...
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the...
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of...
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document. These are all...
Says who? Why, you two...
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is... Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just...
I believe I now...
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryo commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryo...
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appointed...
Sorry,
The first Tenryo commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel. Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your ability? Here you are talking about offering your life. Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can... Does not a single person...
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
what?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent...
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength...
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignored... But if nothing else... And right here, right now, just as the Shogun said, then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo... This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless, but I accept. The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the Almighty Shogun's will.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, Almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
Is strong. Whew. When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought. I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but he has shown me how some things remain the same even as the world around them changes. I also have you to thank. The things we experience.
So what's next for the Kujo clan?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, Their past mistakes cannot be erased. Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes. The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies. I have much to contemplate in the days to come, but at least I can now see the way ahead. I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do...
Absolutely. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. Also, please stop making it okay. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues.
Okay, see you next time. Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end. The only thing left to do is return the pass permit to Yaimiko.
Did you now? Well... How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself. It's fine. So, from what you were saying, that's the most important outcome of this.
Yeah, it's...
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in... Anyway, it sounds like next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again.
What?
But because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, but you don't belong to this.
Take it easy. Ad Astra.
Ready for anything.
Just what will we...
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Scatter! Time to go!
Busted.
Go as one! Go!
Gotcha.
Propagate!
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Germinate! Higher, higher, pants on fire!
Gotcha. Take it easy. Busted. Here comes the catch.
Barbados, guide us.
Propagate!
Quietly now.
Scatter!
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Spring force!
Wind, hear me.
Go!
Quietly now.
Cross over!
Things are about to get dicey.
Go as one!
I got you, boss.
There's still a long road ahead.
Following orders.
New punch lucky today.
Gotcha. Take it easy. Quietly now. Gotcha.
Scatter!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Need.
Welcome.
Quietly now. Busted.
Germinate! Ha!
Time to go! I swear by my sword!
Here comes the catch.
Go as one! Scatter!
Quietly now. Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Is that all you
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Spring forth! Not over!
Barbados, guide us.
think you're going? Pulverize!
Gotcha.
Go as one!
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Time to go!
Gotcha.
Now you're testing my patience.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Will you meet again?
Time to get down to business.
We have put... If you ever...